will serve to organize and measure the best.
Adaptable, all capital, label radical yet rational. A tactical approach is palpable if this animal is fallible, but that conclusion is laughable. So with for all detachable from the mandible, you see it now.
Hello, and welcome to the DENDAO meeting. This is March the 4th, 2026. We've got a quick meeting, very little updates to be honest with you, but I got my afternoon coffee. I'm wearing my Emperor t-shirt because it matches the colors of Den.Social. Got my Emperor's cup of afternoon coffee. And I'm ready for a meeting, and anyone can join us. Cameras are optional. Microphones are mandatory for the DENDAO meeting. Let's go over the agenda for today. And by the way, if you want to join the meeting, you can go to the link here on YouTube, or you can go to the DENDAO Lair and click on the most recent post, which you'll see this. And if you scroll down here, right here is if you want to join the meeting in the link. So there you have it. So today's meeting is current open governance votes. It's pretty much the standard agenda. Any new DIN support issues other than the MTR payments, and an update using AI to fix issues, and the login, as well as then we'll go right into Q&A and see if anyone's posted any different comments or questions. So that is the meeting. So shall we take care of the first one on the agenda, opening current open governance votes? We'll click on that real quick. There aren't any new ones. The last one here was for World Blockchain Roundtable for the themes of March. And so item number 1 on the agenda has been covered. Moving on to item number 2, open DIN support issues. There are no new postings as of 2/21. As I said, everyone is aware that MTR payments, Matter payments, are not going out to the users. However, your postings are earning Matter. The linkage is broken. We apologize for that. And as we've said numerous times, the devs are working on other projects. There's limited amount of devs, and there's limited amount of funds, and there are no funds on Den.Social to pay for the devs. The devs have to pay their bills, cover their costs, as well as feed their families. So they are working on projects on Dragonchain that are paying their bills. So there you have it. That is why we are where we're at, kind of in a holding pattern. So that covers number 2. Number 3, update using AI to fix issues. And first is the login. As many of you know, we have a login problem with DIN. It has to do with, I believe, or from my perspective, had to do with cookies not getting cleared and corrupting the login file, if you will. For me, the browser Vivaldi, I've been very impressed by it, and that solved all of my issues years ago with this problem. I was having issues with Chrome, Firefox, and others, and so once I switched to Vivaldi for all my Den.Social and most of my user needs, the problem went away. Having said all that, the first item on our agenda to fix is that login issue. There have been, believe it or not, there have been numerous people who have mentioned that this is an ongoing problem and unable to log into DIN. And we're going to fix that with the code that's already been written for Dracaria, and we're just going to plug that into Den.Social. We got to tweak it a bit and to fix that. And that is also a requirement for a group that want to use Den.Social's DAO operations. As you all know, Den.Social has an amazing DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization, proposal voting functionality. They want to add things like attendance for meetings. Did you participate in the meetings? Did you vote? And to kind of generate, shall we say, what's the word? Using human behavior to create a reputation score for their members, and maybe have their votes weighted based upon their participation in the DAO or the group. So it is something that DIN does very well and can be replicated, tweaked a bit for others, and is actually a sellable feature. So anybody out there who knows of a DAO that might be working off of spreadsheets or something else that's corruptible or centralized and needs a better decentralized function, reach out to myself or Joe Rote with Dragonchain, and we can hook you up with an amazing DAO management system for proposals and voting. All right. So that handles number 3. And of course, on the item on that agenda list is two other items. One is, of course, fixing the matter payments. And third, some kind of rebranding or refunction or adding a functionality would generate a lot of users, a lot of buzz. My hope is that we turn towards event marketing, shall we say, like I don't like the term gambling on events, but it's a prediction market. I think an event prediction market is the proper term. And it is viable and it is valuable information. And you would be surprised how many news agencies report on what crowd wisdom is saying in these prediction markets. And that's what DIN does very well. So there you have it. I would like to see us add that functionality and generate a stronger need to hold matter. So that's what we intend to use, maybe Claude to help us write that, and use agents on Claude and to develop that. So that handles number 3 on the agenda for today. Again, it's a short, quick, brief meeting. That covers those 3 things. The last is open QA, and there has been nobody that has joined the call. And let me hit refresh, see if anyone's added any questions for the DENDAO meeting. Go to the scroll to the bottom, and no, there isn't. So I'll take one more sip of my coffee and declare that as Emperor of the DENDAO that this meeting is now adjourned and in the record books. So please take a look at this, watch it, share it, spread it, and we will see you in the next meeting. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful, safe day. Take care.